Well, hello everyone, sports fans and Cardinal Nation. This is Comics Baker TV. So today the Cardinals played a doubleheader against the Kansas City Royals. Yes, a doubleheader as last night's originally scheduled game against the Royals was rained out, and so that meant rescheduled for today as part of a doubleheader. And well, the Royals took both games of the doubleheader, winning the first game 6-4, and then the second game, which just ended not long ago, 8-5. So, two entertaining games, but we come up short in both of them. So, we get swept in this brief two-game set against our in-state rivals. It's our first time getting swept and overall losing a series in quite a while. For the first time, we've lost a series in like a month. So, I mentioned we've had the best record in the National League since the middle of May, and I believe it remains that way. So, Andre Palante got on the mound in Game One this afternoon, and well, Cardinals got to a fast start. A solo home run by Nolan Arenado to put us up 1-0, and that was in the bottom of the second. That home run probably must have felt very good for Nolan. Of course, he's had a very rough year. Uh, and this was his first home run in almost 2 weeks. He had just two homers all of June, and this is his ninth home run. So that would give us a 1-0 lead. And we'll then go up 3-0 in the bottom of the third. Alec Burleson with a two-run homer. His 15th to put us up 3-0. The Royals would get on the board to make it 3-1 in the top of the fifth. MJ Melendez, an RBI double. And then they would tie it up. Garrett Hampson, a two-run double to tie it up 3-3. And then in the top of the sixth, in which Palante would pitch into the sixth inning, and he would give up a game-breaking home run rather to catcher Salvador Perez, all-star. Again, one of the best catchers of this generation, probably a Hall of Famer. So that would give Kansas City a 4-3 lead for Salvador Perez's 15th of the year. So then Palante would actually pitch into the seventh inning, give up 4 runs, struck out 5. Still not a terrible outing. Chris Roycroft, the rookie, would then come in and give up 2 runs, including a sac fly to Vinny Pasquantino. And then Salvador Perez with an RBI single to make it a 6-3 Kansas City lead, scoring Bobby Witt Jr. So, and then a scoreless ninth inning from Giovanni Gallegos. And then the bottom of the ninth, we would make it a 6-4 game as Paul Goldschmidt would have a solo home run to make it 6-4. And we were able to bring the tying run to the plate with 2 outs, but Lars Nootbaar would fly out to end the first game 6-4 Kansas City. And then, so game 1 ended at about just a little after 3, at like 3:10, and then about 3.5 hours later, the second game at 6:45, and the Royals had former Cardinal Michael Wacha getting the start against his old team, and this was his first time ever pitching at Busch Stadium as a visiting player. Hard to believe. Last time he pitched at Busch Stadium was in 2019. It's last year with the Cardinals, and the Cardinals had rookie Gordon Graceffo getting the start, his first career start. Originally was supposed to be Sonny Gray, but his start pushed back to Friday, getting extra days rest. So Lars Nootbaar would have a solo home run to put us up 1-0. That was in the bottom of the second. For Nootbaar, his 6th of the year. Of course, he just came off the IL. Royals were then tied up 1-1 in the top of the third. MJ Melendez solo home run, his 10th of the year, to tied up 1-1. And then Salvador Perez with a sac fly as Salvi was DHing in the second game. So that would make it 2-1, and then Hunter Renfroe would make it 3-1. The rookie Gordon Graceffo would be done after 3 1/3. Matthew Liberatore then come in for basically long relief. Nolan Gorman would make it a 3-2 game, but then Adam Frazier a single, and then Bobby Witt Jr. a sac fly to make it 5-2 Kansas City. And then Paul Goldschmidt would make it a 5-4 game. But he would be stranded on first. Then at the top of the sixth, Liberatore give up a solo home run to Salvador Perez, his 16th of the year. So that would make it 6-4 Kansas City. And then Ryan Fernandez will then come in, and we get the next 3 outs, and then John Keane give up an RBI single to Vinny Pasquantino. The bottom of the 7th, Wills Contreras with an RBI groundout to make it 7-5, but then 2 strikeouts. Keane a 1-2-3 8th inning, and then the top of the 9th, Andrew Kittredge gave up a leadoff home run to Kyle Isbell, his 7th, to make it 8-5. And then at the bottom of the 9th, down by 3, Mason Wynn with a leadoff infield hit, but then Matt Carpenter pinch hitting with fly out, and then 2 ground outs, a ground out and a fly out to end it, as we come up short in both games of this day-night doubleheader against Kansas City. So quite a bit of home runs in both games. So so all 4 of our runs in game 1 came with the home run, and so pitching struggled. So we now have an off day on Thursday, and then the Chicago Cubs come to town, and we will actually be playing another doubleheader on Saturday against the Cubs. It'll be a makeup game from a game that was rained out back in May. So quite a bit of baseball to end the first half of the season. So anyway, till Friday against the Cubs, they're playing pretty well after not so well a couple weeks ago. So till then, comics are saying go Cards.